Oh, yeah? Can't wait to find out what we're on. What'd you tell him? Yeah, it is.
It's Calvin Castine. It's April 27th, 2004. My son Nate's 26 years old today. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School for CVAC varsity track and field. The Saranac Lake Red Storm is here to compete against Northeastern. We'll cover as much as we can. It's a windy day in the North Country. Temperature in the mid-50s, but it feels a lot chillier than that. There's jumping going on this direction. About to start a 3,200 meter race. The throwing goes on over there by the chicken wire fence in that direction. And the trouble with the throwing is we never know when they're warming up and when they're actually competing, and it doesn't look like a sincere throw right there. And softball game going on over there. See, the long jump is over here. Long jump and the triple jump. Once in a while we'll sneak over there and actually sneak our camera in that direction. On these bright days it's tough to shoot toward the west, but we'll try to cover the runners when they go around that direction. Our big problem with coverage of the track and field is we never know who we're looking at. We recognize a few of the kids, but we don't know every kid that competes, and we hate to just mention a couple of names, so we end up pretty much mentioning nobody's names. Looks like they got the batons, so it's going to be a relay. And it's kind of chilly. I think I would run fast today if I were running, because it's kind of chilly once you take that sweatshirt off and take your wind pants off. And because they're wearing sweatshirts, I would think they're just warming up over there. The gun is up. Scheduled to start at 4:30. We're a little bit late. I'll be doing the boys and girls at the same time as much as possible. $3,200, so each runner will go around twice. Then they'll hand off their baton. The Saranac Lake runner has opened up a bit of a lead on the Cougars. Here comes the handoff. Here comes the Cougars handoff. And the second leg is underway. For the time being, the girls are a little closer together. Here comes the Saranac Lake handoff. And a Cougar handoff. And apparently Saranac Lake has another group going. I'm not sure if this is a JV team or just another relay team. The second runner's first leg of Saranac Lake is complete. And Cougar is maintaining the distance. I don't think he's lost any ground. And looks like the Cougars have lost a little ground here in the first leg of the second runners. Let's see, here we go. Here comes the, looks like Saranac Lake has added a little more of a lead now. Here comes their second handoff. And here comes the Cougars' second handoff. This young lady has opened up a big lead here. She's opened up a big lead. And here comes the second handoff for the girls for Saranac Lake. And rather than shut the camera off and relocate, we'll keep the camera on. Show you how much of a lead she has opened up. Here's the boy runner for Saranac Lake. Here comes the Cougars' second handoff. And
6 miles a day. 6 miles, 7 days a week.
Jumping going on that way.
Yeah.
We're getting ready for the third handoff for the boys. Oh, this is a girl, excuse me. So embarrassed. There we go. And here comes the boys. Looks like the boys have gained a little bit. This is their final 2 laps, so. And we'll see what's happening here with the girls. It's like the second squad from Saranac Lake has overtaken the Cougars. One lap to go, and I would think a comfortable lead, but looks like the Cougar is closing up on the Saranac Lake runner. This is it's like Dragoon, Cougar's top runner. There comes the lead girl for the final handoff. And let's see how big a lead she has over the Cougar. Here comes the Cougars for the final handoff. Here's the winner. Saranac Lake. Cougars finishing second. I think there comes a point when you're hunting around there that first race of the day, you say, hey, I'm not going to win this one. Maybe I ought to save a little bit for my next events. One more lap. There's the leader in the girls' competition. And here's a cougar runner. Catrons, that'd be Herdick.
Very busy year this year.
Red Storm runner will win by quite a bit. So Saranac Lake takes the 3200 relay in both the boys and girls.
Go back to when you started, they're still way ahead. You know what I mean? You're still way ahead. But you gotta look at it that way. You gotta look at the overall picture. You gotta take the risk. That's what you gotta do. You gotta take the risk.
Long jump going on.
High risk, you lose and you lose. But when it's doing good, you're gonna make more. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're gonna need another stoplight.
Both the triple and the long are going to be open the whole time because they're doing two tracks.
We have hurdles coming up. The gun is up. Here they come. 3 lanes. And the cougar takes that heat. Must be the only girls race because they are now moving the hurdles and raising the bar. Meanwhile, this girl's still trying to jump here. Will she jump? Will she jump? Yep, and she made it. Another long jumper over here. Waiting for the rakers to finish, I guess. Look, we got a throw coming. Here we go. I'm also a little surprised that that isn't fenced off in some way. The discus, I think discus is thrown into the grass, and then shot put is thrown in this direction. My gun is up. There they go. 4 lanes. Oh, cougar went down. He's back up. That's going to cost him the race. That's got to hurt. Landed on his elbow. Has to hurt, and it. If I had broken bones, you're just liable to do it as you would on a cinder track, but it has to be a little less painful landing on a paved track than it would on those cinders that we used to have, and back when we weren't quite as rich here at Northeastern. Gun is up. I got a dash coming up. Guns down. There we go. Oh, I think we got one first and second here for Northeastern. Cop was first, not sure who the number 2 runner is for the Cougars. Come the boys, I think. Nope, more girls. Saranac Lake's got a lot of runners, apparently. Yeah, I think the one on the inside here may have won it. More girls. We have a boys' race. Six lanes. Cougars have got first and second, and third goes to Saranac Lake. Another group of boys coming.
up.
Okay, good restarting here. My guess is it's the 1500. Saranac Lake has enough runners here for about 3 teams. Running very big at the Saranac Lake School. They always do well in the track and field and the cross country in the fall. They're going slow enough right now that Larry Dragoon could keep up with this group at the moment. At the moment, they got a long pace ahead of them here. Just taking their time now. Another 3 times around.
Starting to open up a little bit now. Finally, I see it.
All pretty much bunched up still. Surprising, nobody has opened it up yet. When they come by us, they'll be halfway through the race, which is actually more than halfway through the race because they don't run 1600, they run 1500. So when they get here, they'll actually be less than halfway through, but they'll be, for all practical purposes, halfway through. They'll have run 700 of the 800. 800 left, 700 of the 16 of the 1500. 700 of the 1500 have been completed. There seem to be 2 little groups, each group pacing themselves. One lap to go. They'll be going a little faster next time through here. There's the gun lap. Let's pick it up a little bit. Got to pace yourself so you don't burn out. Got to have something left at the end, but not too much left. I'm going to leave it on the track. We got us a battle here. They're both pouring it on. Here they come. Here they come. That was a race. A nice race. Here comes the 3rd place finisher. fourth. And we'll have a battle for fifth. Looks like Saranac Lake's going to take it. Not getting any warmer out here. The sun gets lower in the sky. The temperature seems to be dropping with the wind picking up. Here's our last finisher.
Good job, Sarah. Nice run.
All right, 1,600 meter for the boys. Looks like Dragoon is the only runner for Northeastern.
Boys high jump! You may start the boys high jump! Boys high jump!
You hear me complaining about the temperature once in a while here. It's April 27th, and snow flurries are predicted tonight into tomorrow morning. So it is a chilly day in the North Country. Travis Dragoon in the lead, but he is being challenged one quarter of the way through the run. I'm completing the second lap. .800 meters down, 800 to go. Dragoon entering his final lap, or about to enter his final lap. He has a lead on a couple of challengers. And this is when it's going to start getting interesting here when they get into that gun lap. And there we go. Keeps glancing over his shoulder, looking, see if anybody is gaining on him. He has lapped that fella. And he appears to be gaining on his #1 challenger. The challenger is kicking it in. So Dragoon's going to win it. A sole Cougar runner. He'll take first. Second will go to Saranac Lake, as will third. Only one Cougar runner out there. Lake Placid is here for softball. Looks like that game is still going on. Another 4x1 coming up. There's the first handoff. Second handoff. Cougars gained some ground on that handoff. Here comes the final leg. And the Cougars take the 4x1.
55-8 is what they have.
All right, boys. Relay. Looks like the Cougars have taken a lead. Cougars with quite a lead. You're racing against yourself here. This is just a one-sided win on that one. But it doesn't give me any more points than a photo finish. Every time we glance at the throwing competition, they're measuring. Never seem to catch anybody throwing. They stuck one in on us here. We're waiting for him to get going, waiting for him. Kept checking out jumping, see what we could find, and all of a sudden the gun went off. Not sure what the event is. This might be just a 400. Let's see. Looks like they're pouring it on. I think this is just a 400, so one time around. That's what it was, a 400. So they finished third. And and 5th. I have another race starting, but I think it's just another heat here. I think it's just another situation where it's all Saranac Lake runners.
Hey Joe, got anything breakable in here? What do you have in there?
Sorry.
Let's see who wants to win. It's like twins.
I gotta see rough one, dude.
Triple jump. Looks like the boys 400 about to begin. And they're off.
Alright guys! Let's go Josh, let's go Seth, let's go Dave!
Alright,
Go Dave! Alright Seth! Let's go Seth!
so a couple of Red Storm runners are setting the pace one time around. They will finish 1, 2, and 3, it looks like. The total finish for the Red Storm. Here comes the first Cougar runner, and the second, and the third. Let's see, might just have a couple of Saranac Lake guys going. 3 Red Storm runners, 3. They've obviously got the number. Cougar numbers look like they're really down this year as far as participants in this track and field. got us a photo finish. Nip and tuck racing side by side. You call it. The guy on the right looks like. That was exciting in a Red Storm kind of way. There's the new FedEx warehouse. The shovel-ready area. The Development Corporation. Alright, gun was up again here without us catching on. We gotta say hurdle. 400 hurdles.
35, 4.5 for him. Zach is taking off.
Cougars are in the lead. Although Herdick looked like she was behind. The hurdles are set the same distance apart. So you can tell who's in the lead by when they jump their hurdle. Or when they hurdle the hurdle. An easy win for Northeastern in this one. I was saying Herdick, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm not sure if that was Herdick or Nap that just ran that. See Nap putting on her warm clothes. Maybe it was Nap, not Herdick that ran that hurdles. Looks like just one, no, two cougars. The cougar is in the lead. Let's concentrate here on the leader. Running away from the field. Winning quite easily. About 7 seconds ahead of the second place finisher.
Dave, I don't know where anybody is.
You jumped so bad, you suck.
Good job, Dave. Let's go.
Or because that's what they said, four.
I think this is an 800 coming up. No hurdles. The hurdles are gone.
Let me guess, you ran into a wall.
No, I'll give you football player. He was like.
The softball game is still going on at the other field. It's 2 hours old. You don't usually see softball run that late. My guess is the Cougars are scoring a lot of runs, and that's why it's taking so long. Like Placid at Northeastern. I believe this is an 800, so that's
Stay there, Sarah!
halfway through, if that's true.
Let it go, Sarah!
Around the Parker Chevrolet corner. Looks like one of the Red Storm players is making her move.
Go, Marlena!
Cougar has moved into third. First, second belong to Saranac Lake. Northeastern will finish third. Storm finished fourth. Which will get fifth. And the Red Storm has all the other runners out there. A good efficiency expert would probably speed up these track and field events. They always seem to take far too long, spend a lot of idle time. If you're wondering about this structure, or future structure right here, I've been told the Cougar Running Club is going to be storing equipment in there. They're going to call it the Bryan Power Tower. This is the slowest meet we've ever seen. We've seen meets that have taken a long time before because they had the modified in them too. This is taking just as long without the modified competing. Not sure if it's the lead official who's causing the problem or what, but boy, this has been a long, slow process today. And we have other places to be, so we may have to leave early here. We don't like to do that, but the Cougars have two runners, and they're both at the near front. It's 800, so twice around.
Hi, Kara!
The girls do the freestyle.
Every 5 minutes.
Halfway done.
Come on, Sammy. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Don't let him get away. Come on, Josh.
Just changed gears. I think the final score of the softball game was 27-2, Northeastern winning against Lake Placid. Storm finishes second and third.
Go, Zach!
Muscles with those legs, though.
All the way, all the way!
The 200-meter coming up. We're probably going to cover a couple more short races, then we're going to have to get out of here. We got places to be and things to do. Gun is up. Here they go. So 200-meter. It goes to the Cougars. Guns up for the next heat. I think it's all Red Storm runners. Guns down. Must have been a dud. Try it again. There we go. All Red Storm runners.
Go, Saranac, leg!
Everybody down on the infield. The gun is up. There they go. That's done in the lead here. All right, Cougars take first and third. About to get another guns up here. Second heat for the boys. Here we go. Nice finish. Nice finish. And I think that's going to be it. I think that's it. It's Hometown Cable's coverage of this track and field event, April 27th, 2004. Nate Castine, 26 years old. I'm going to have some. We'll have some birthday cake. Thanks for watching. For those of you supporting Hometown Cable, win or lose or draw, TV worth your support. The officials have been a little speedier here. We would have been around to the end of this one, but we have other places to be, and we have to call a halt to today's coverage. Thanks for watching. Well, we're still here. The 3,200 for the boys, and for the girls it's 3,000.
Okay, guns up.
There they go. Boys have an extra 200 meters. The girls get a 200-meter jump on them. Let's see, 6:59. And the girls have completed their first 200 meters, only 2,800, yeah, 2,800 to go. That's 7 more laps, you know. 3,200 is 8 times around the course. Needless to say, we don't keep the camera running during the entire race. Alright, 1 lap for the boys. Six more to go. Six more to go for the boys. They're right on the heels of the girls. It's going to be close coming around here next time. The little group will be right in the middle of the girls, I think. There's our leader for the girls. She is quite a bit ahead of everybody else. 5 laps to go. A couple more girls in the next group. Right behind them is the boys. Still in a bunch for the most part. The boys are still bunched up halfway through.
Come on, Trevor! Let's go, Trevor!
And it looks like all the boys are now ahead of the second and third place girl runners. There's the first Cougar girl. The boy leaders have jumped ahead of the girls, so they're 200 meters ahead of her. There's the girl leader. If I haven't lost count, there's 3 laps remaining. Still bunched up. 2 to go, I believe. 2 more.
Let's go!
One to go. Gun lap.
You got it! Come on, Trevor, catch up!
Might as well keep our eyes on the leaders here. Not sure if that's Warner for the Cougars.
Let's go, Dave! Go, man! There you go!
Nice finish. Saranac Lake will take first, but the Cougars get second and fourth. These girls have another lap to go. These guys trying to beat that girl. Here's the girl leader. There's your girl leader right there. She started 200 meters ahead of the boys. I think these girls have one more to go. There's the last boy. The second and third place girls. The gun is up for the final event of the day. And I'm going the girls and boys at the same time here. 4x4.
Let's go, Mike!
Boys against boys, girls against girls. This is a relay. Saranac Lake has the lead in both events, boys and girls. Here's the first handoff. Pretty good handoff. Here's a Cougar handoff. Good handoff. There's the leader. Approaching the midway point. About 4 seconds difference. Here comes the Red Storm girl.
Let's go, Jay! Let's go!
Girls have a Red Storm girls have a bigger lead on the Cougars. About 12-second lead. Final lap. Just under 2 seconds difference.
Let's go, John! Come back!
Well, it's a real race and a boys' race. I'll just tell you, girls have switched now. The Saranac Lake girls have switched. Cougars are going to take. How about that? Cougar boys take the 4x4. Sorry we missed the last handoff on the girls, but it was just too close to take our camera off the boys. And here comes the cougar. And this will wrap it up. Hometown Cable's coverage. CVAC track and field. As I said earlier when we thought we were signing off, thanks for watching and for supporting Hometown Cable. Our thanks to those of you who care enough to support our ongoing efforts. Viewer-supported local television. TV that's worth your support, Hometown Cable.